What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Night YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, we are going to be unpacking Iron Helm's Fanny Pack. It says this is a glorious booster full of promos and fan-created content. What mysteries lie within? Well, let's not waste any time. Let's find out what mysteries lie within here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut open this booster pack. Let me make sure I'm getting it on the right spot here. I don't want to cut into any cards, that is for sure. Go ahead and cut this off the top here. There we go. Might have to do it a little bit more, it looks like. Yep, let's get a little bit more. And yeah, guys, so this is a pack full of fan-created content, which is pretty cool stuff. See what we got here. See what all you guys came up with. Go put the pack right there, and we've got some paper on here. If I can just slide this off of here real quick. So yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see what people came up with. This is once the game had been out for a while and people had got their hands on it and said, you know what, I can come up with some cool stuff for Iron Helm. So we're going to try to shimmy this off of here if I could just about get it. There's probably a better way to do that, but there we go. And let's get this one off of there too. Cool, and it looks like we got, oh, okay, I thought that was a promo card, but it's not. So these are going to come all mixed up in here, dudes. I'm going to go ahead and separate these out into nice, neat little piles, and I'll show you exactly what you get in this fanny pack. Okay, we've got everything laid out. Let's hop right into it. So we have this first card right here. It says the fanny pack at the top, and it says, the fanny pack is a booster pack for Iron Helm meant to complement the base game. It can also be used with any other expansion pack to enhance your experience. The best part of this booster pack is that the majority of the content was created by fans of the game, and that is quite special. That is why it is called the Fanny Pack. Get it? Special thanks to those fans of Iron Helm for their amazingly creative contributions. And there's a bunch of names on here, and I'm not going to butcher them. And then on the back here, we've got some artwork. Check that out. Hopefully the glare is not destroying that right there, guys. There we go. We've got some artwork on the back. And yeah, so there we go. So let's hop right into the contents of this fanny pack. You get 2 brand new characters. I'm excited about this. Let's see who we get. It's Grimwald. Dude, does that guy look familiar? He should look familiar. He is the guy on the front of the box. Look, we got it right here. Check this out. Right there. That's him right there. That is Grimwald. Check him out, dude. Cool, man. All right. So you get to play as the dude from the box. So he's got a brawn attribute. He's got 15 health, 11 starting energy. He can carry 10. Starts with 1 ration and 2 gold. Pretty good. Pretty balanced character. He's got quite a lot of health. His trappings that he starts with, wouldn't you know it, dude? He starts with the Iron Helm. What a boss. That is a good card to start the game with. Wow. And then his skill is Shield Block and Appraise. Now, I don't know if Shield Block and Appraise is one skill or if that's 2 separate. There we go right there, man. Cool, dude. Grimwald. Awesome. All right, so I'm sure we're going to see that Shield Block and Appraise. Now, this didn't come with any skills, so those must be skills in the game that I'm just not remembering. Interesting, but anyway, that's what he starts with. No, I think that's 2 separate ones. Yeah, Shield Block and Appraise. Wow, this guy's crazy. This is a powerful character right here, guys. That's good. That's good stuff. And then we've got Nanok the Barbarian. Was that Conan backwards? Nanok the Barbarian. All right, he's got the brawn attribute as well, just like our boy Grimwald over here. Holy mother, he starts with 18 health. This dude's like a boss. He's like one of the boss enemies in the game almost with how much health he starts with. He starts with 12 energy. Ooh, he can only carry 6? Whoa, okay, so that's the trade-off. He can only carry up to 6 weight. He starts with 1 ration and 3 gold. His trapping that he starts with is the Fanny Pack. Okay, fair enough. And his skill is Parry, and that is a skill that's already in the base game, so he's going to start with the Parry skill. His trapping is the Fanny Pack. I'm interested to see what that is. So let's go ahead and get into the trappings that you get in this Fanny Pack booster pack. There are 3 of them. The first one is the Magic Acorn. The Magic Acorn. That reminds me of Willow. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie Willow. And the little wizard guy in that movie, he can throw the acorns and it turns people to stone. So this is worth 2 gold It weighs 1, it's an accessory, and it says discard to defeat any enemy except the boss. Wow, you may keep the card in order to learn a skill, but you gain no treasure. Dude, I wonder if that's what this is based off of. Maybe this is based off of that from Willow. So it's like you throw it, and it says defeat any enemy except the boss. So I imagine thematically it's like it hits them or they catch it or something and it turns them to stone and you just immediately defeat them. And it says that you can keep the enemy card in order to learn a new skill. So they're going to go in your graveyard, but you're not going to gain any treasure from them, which makes sense because any treasure that they would have had would have got turned to stone. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to imagine that this is the Willow acorn right here. So there we go. So we got the magic acorn. Then we got the potion of luck. Check that out right there. The potion of luck. Got a new potion to add to your potion deck. It's worth 1 gold. It weighs 1. It's an accessory, of course. And it says discard to reroll all of your dice during an attack, or discard to reroll the dice from an enemy's attack. Okay, so that makes sense with the potion of luck. Kind of, retry your attack there if you get unlucky with the dice roll, or make the enemy have to retry their attack if they get super lucky with their dice roll. So there you go. That's the potion of luck. And the other trapping that we have here is the fanny pack for our guy Nanok the Barbarian. That's the trapping that he starts with. It's worth 2 gold. It weighs 1, and it is an accessory. And let's see what this thing does. When equipped, you may carry up to 3 accessories without affecting your encumbrance. Oh, okay, interesting. So I guess that kind of makes up for the fact that he can only carry up to 6 weight. It's still quite a hindrance to him, but this definitely helps big time. So you can carry up to 3 accessories without affecting your encumbrance. So that's a very necessary item for Nanok to have. And let's move on to the plot cards. So we've got 2 brand new plot cards here. Ooh, it looks like one is a mini boss and one is a regular plot. We're going to look at the regular plot first. It's called The Looking Glass, and it gives you 3 eye icons toward finding the boss. And then we've got a brand new mini boss card. That's always welcome. So we've got the Goblin King. He's going to give you 4 eyes when defeated toward fighting the boss. He starts with 13 health. He has 3 base attack, pretty powerful. He has a treasure class of 2, so he's going to drop a loot and a potion for you. And he is weak to fire. And he says, you may avoid this conflict by discarding loot and trappings cards with a total combined value of 4 or more. So the Goblin King's like, hand over your stuff, dude. Give me your stuff or I'm going to wail on you. So you can potentially avoid this combat if you want to give this guy stuff. Or you can just go ahead and try to defeat him and get the treasure and the 4 eye icons toward fighting the boss. So there you go. It's a very cool new mini boss right there. Those are the 2 new plot cards to add into your game. Let's move on to the enemies. We have 5 enemies here. I'm not sure if any of these are going to be repeats. It looks like a couple of them are, but there we go. So you're going to have 4 new enemies in total here. 2 of them are going to be repeats. We've got a Morlock. Check that out right there, dude. Morlock. So Morlock has 5 health, a base damage of 2. Wow, pretty strong for just a regular enemy like that. He has a treasure class of 1. He's weak to fire, and you may discard a torch or use a lamp to defeat the Morlock before taking initial damage. Interesting. I'm not sure what this is from. This is probably from something, and I just don't know what it is. But yeah, you can discard a torch or use a lamp to defeat the Morlock before taking initial damage. Interesting. So you can just get rid of your torch, and he's gone. So yeah, this is probably from something. Maybe let me know down in the comments, and let me know what this is based off of. Set that over here. We've got a giant spider. I don't think that's based off of anything. It's just a giant spider. It's pretty cool, though. He's got 6 health, 2 base damage. Wow. 0 treasure. He doesn't drop any gold. So this guy's not dropping anything. He's just a nuisance. He is weak to ice attacks. And it says, every time the giant spider successfully hits, your next attack costs an extra energy to execute. Ooh, that's interesting. That's cool. That's an interesting new mechanic right there for the giant spider. Then we've got the assassin. Check him out. Pretty cool. He's got 4 health, base damage of 1. He drops 1 loot. He is weak to fire. He also drops 1 gold coin. And he says, if resolving an ambush card that was drawn at the second card, the assassin gets to inflict initial damage twice. Wow. That's crazy. So, if If you draw an ambush card as the second card, he's going to get to resolve his initial damage and attack you twice. Yikes, that's crazy, dude. That's brutal. All right, there's the assassin right there. You don't want to run into that guy. Thankfully, there's only one of him, and there are two of this card. The Pit Trap. So interesting. This is an enemy card, but it doesn't have health and stats like a normal enemy. It's more of like a trap. It says, if resolving an ambush card that was drawn as the first card, you avoid the Pit Trap. In all other cases, you lose d6 minus d6 health. Wow. So if you resolve this as the second ambush card, or the second card, you would take damage from this. You would have to roll 2d6, subtract the lower number from the higher number, and that's how much damage you're going to take from this card. Interesting. That's kind of cool, man. I like that there's a trap like this. I almost wish there were more trap cards like that for the enemies. Huh, interesting. Okay, now we're going to move on to the loot cards in the game. The first one we have is an artifact. It's the one single lone artifact in this pack, and it is the Heart Capsule. Look at that, dude. Shout out to Legend of Zelda right there. The Heart Capsule. That brings back memories, man. Very cool stuff. It's worth 8. Wow, it's worth 8 gold. It weighs 1. It is an accessory, and it says, when equipped, add 2 to your maximum health, or you can discard it to gain 2d6 health. Whoa. Dude, that is so cool, man. That is really powerful, but it should be because it's an artifact, and these artifact cards are all super powerful. That's so cool. I love it. I love the theme of that. Very cool stuff. And now, last but not least, let's get into the loot cards here. There are 4 new loot cards. Let's go through these. Make sure there's no repeats. Nope, they're all new. They're all unique. We have the Undeath Potion. Dude, that looks cool. I like that little skull cork in the top of the bottle there. That looks cool. I like the purple. It's worth 2 gold. It weighs 1. It's an accessory, of course. It's a potion. And it says discard to destroy. Or is it a potion? I mean, it's a loot, but it's technically, it's technically a loot, but it is a potion. It says discard to destroy any undead foe with 5 or less base health, or discard to make any enemy weak to undead attacks. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. So you could just take out little weak undead creatures, or you can discard it to make any enemy weak to undead attacks. So like if you have like a holy water on you or something, and there's an enemy weak to fire or ice, splash them with the Undeath Potion, splash them with your holy water potion, and hopefully take them out. Very cool stuff right there. Then we've got a new weapon. The Greedy Zweihander? Greedy Zweihander? I don't know how to pronounce that, and I'm not too sure if this is a reference to something, but there it is right there. Looks like a giant claymore of some sort. It is worth 4 gold. It weighs 3. It's pretty heavy. It's a 2-handed weapon, and it says you may add an additional die to your attack roll at the cost of 1 gold. Whoa, I mean, that makes sense, because that thing looks massive. That thing looks like it's going to do a ton of damage. So yeah, you spend a gold, you can add a die to your attack roll. Dang. That's crazy. That is crazy right there, dude. Good stuff. Let's move on to the next one. We've got the Keepsake. Almost looks like a little voodoo doll or something. Kind of creepy looking. We got the Keepsake. It's worth 2 gold. It weighs 1. It's an accessory. And it says, while the Keepsake is in your inventory, you gain 2 morality. Whoa, that's pretty powerful. So as long as you have this in your inventory, you're going to move up 2 on the morality track. Dude, that's pretty good. That is pretty good right there. And last but not least, guys, this is the last card in the fanny pack, created by fans of Iron Helm. It is called Talhofer Buckler. Talhofer Buckler, right there. It is worth 4 gold. It weighs 2. It is an offhand item, of course, because it is a shield. And it says to subtract 1 from initial damage. Okay? And it also says plus 1 damage to the sum of attack rolls. Whoa, okay. And then it says may be used with 2-handed weapons. Dude, that is cool. Wow, so you could use this with your Greedy Zweihander over here. Smash dudes down. You'll be subtracting 1 from your initial damage and adding plus 1 damage to the sum of attack rolls. This thing's pretty good. That is pretty good right there. What a crazy shield. So there you go, guys. That is all of the content included in the fanny pack adventure, or it's not an adventure pack, but more like a complimentary expansion pack for Iron Helm. There you go. You get all the new characters. Was it 3? No, it's 2 new characters. You get some new trappings. You get some new plot cards, enemy cards, loot cards, and a new artifact card right there, guys. So if you want to add those into the game, spice things up, you can pick this pack up from thegamecrafter.com. This is not a sponsored video, but that's where you got to go if you want to purchase this pack along with all of the other content for Iron Helm. And if you're interested in the other content for Iron Helm, I'm doing unboxings of all of it. So I have plenty of videos on my channel unpacking all of the adventure packs individually, as well as the iron chest. And then my first video was me unboxing all of this stuff because I received all of it at once from the Game Crafter. I went all out and bought everything for Iron Helm, including the mats. So if you want to check those out, you can go back and watch that first video and watch me unboxing everything. And then I open up the core game of Iron Helm, and I don't take a very in-depth look at everything because there's so many cards in there, but I just kind of give you an overview of, exactly what you get in that core game of Iron Helm. So if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to go check that out. And if this video was nice to you and you enjoyed this and you enjoyed the content so far, be sure to hit that thumbs up like button. If you're not already, consider subscribing, hit the red subscribe button and click the bell icon. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. If you want to go check out those other videos, be sure to check out my channel and you can go through those and pick which ones you want to see. And anyways, guys, I will catch all of you in the next video. Have a great one, everybody. See ya.